And welcome back to the Duluth Curling Club for another night of curling. We have Mark Hansen against Don Kozlovski. Opening rock is underway from Terry Christensen. These teams come in. Kozlovski comes in with a 4-6 record for 8 points. And Hansen, well, I'm surprised looking at their lineup. They're 1-6-1 for 3 points.
Yeah, I saw that too.
With Jim Lutton and this is Doug Britton in the high in the press box, looking down on sheet 8 here at the Duluth Curling Club. Opening rock right up at the top of the house, and this is Michael Kozlovski.
Yeah, I don't know if did we have Kozlovski earlier in the year?
We have not seen either of these two teams.
Okay, this is new for both of us.
New for both of them.
And new for both of them.
Kind of split the house with that shot. I'm not sure that's good or bad. Let's see.
The hammer, I don't think you mind having the...
Probably not. We'll see what Mark Hansen chooses to do. I'm going to take that yellow rock out if you can. Terry Christensen with his second rock. Looks to be on target to me.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, wait a minute. It's not curling as much as...
No, it isn't.
He's got a piece of it. Is he going to stick around? Yes, he is. Nice weight. Oh, that's a nice shot. Look at that. Look at that. He went right behind the top red rock.
Yeah, very nice.
Opening salvo from the Hansen ring. Michael Johnson has his second shot.
Kozlovski.
Excuse me, Michael Kozlovski. Dad has the broom down.
Looking for the double, I would assume, but make sure you get rid of one. It's close.
Oh, it came in nicely. He's like...
Oh, dead jam, but he shot.
Yeah.
Good shot.
That is indeed.
He's going to try to take it out. I assume he will. Shot rock, kind of have to.
Doesn't want to hit it square.
Nope.
All right, Mike Farrell up. Shooting number 2 for Mark Hansen.
Play the inside out turn. I think they really got that going. Okay, is he going to even hit it?
Yes, it's still going to hit it. He's going to hit it. It's going to hit it okay. Whoa, maybe it's not. It's hiding out. Well, got it.
Just enough.
But he rolled out, exposing the back red rock. That brings Jim Atoll into the hack. And Don is calling for that rock up in front of the back red one.
I'll throw the in turn. Line looks good.
I'm not sure they can hold that line. I think it might go, well, we'll see.
You were right. Curled too much.
It curled too much. It's going to stick around and not be the number 1 count. Mike Farrell again.
Just playing that same draw?
I think he is. Try and tap that out, roll back on top of his own, huh?
Or just freeze right in that area too isn't so bad.
Line looks pretty good to me. I think he's going to come right up to that yellow rock.
Yep, kind of right in the middle.
Get a bounce back, and
I don't think you can... Well, you probably could get rid of all three of them if you really hammered it. Hey, right on the nose, leave your shooter, or you can freeze it. They're all in the back of the house.
They're all in the back of the house. I think you play up to it, I would guess. But
I think so, too.
unless you've got a super a person who could really sling the weight. All right, Jim Atall with his second rock. Now he just threw one that curled too much, so he, and I think Don is giving him a little more room this time.
Mm-hmm.
I think his weight was good.
Now they're sweeping hard, so I don't know if they can get it there.
They got to get it there.
They did not.
Ooh, that's a tough one. That guards those two red rocks, huh? Quinn Evanson steps in.
Gonna just guard them, or are they gonna hit that one in the back? I think he's trying to put one in front, isn't he?
I think he's trying to guard those two in the back. He does not have the hammer. But coming right up to him is not all bad either, you know. It's going to be hard because they're...
Oh, can he get it by?
They're welded together. Oh, he doesn't want to move that top yellow rock. I don't think he's going to move it much.
Wow, that curled quite a bit.
Sure did. Wasn't enough weight.
I think now if you're Don, maybe don't you just bail out and hit those ones in the back?
I think you got to now. Get rid of something. Even if yours goes, you've got one up front.
Yeah, well, you just tapped that one in, so you could be laying two here if you hit this right.
This is Nathan Helder, I believe.
That is correct.
And he's got to throw some pretty good weight, I think.
He's asking for board but
weight.
I would have thrown regular.
Oh, I think he needs board weight the way that curled. I mean, he's got an out here if he kisses off his yellow and he can come over. So he's got a little bit of room for error here.
Looks pretty good.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
I think it's a little light.
It might be a little light, but that's going to... Oh, man, he is a little light. Is he going to get that top rock?
Oh, yeah, you'd like to get... I don't know, I didn't like the weight call.
No, I didn't like the weight either.
I would have liked throwing regular at that and just try to get rid of both those. They are shot rock right now, but...
Probably isn't going to be there for very long because...
Well, they're just going to draw to it.
I think, well, that's probably a good move, too. It's back behind late, back
and
deep.
Hard to get to it, too, because it's... Well, it's 3/4 open, but it's in the back of the house open.
From my view, it's pretty much wide open. Especially on a heavy draw here. If he taps it back, fine. Sits in front of it, then what are you going to do? Boy, is he light? They're working it hard.
I think they're going to get it for shot, but it's going to be wide open.
Let's see if Don hits that rock. Yeah, he'll count, won't he? He will count. It's deep enough to count.
Roll underneath.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
But what you don't want to do is jam on your back yellow one, for
right.
sure.
No, you gotta. Just playing like just through weight, looks like.
Now, having been light last time, if he didn't want to pick up his weight here, throw the same weight, let the skip make the call, the adjustment.
Looks close.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh, I think it's gonna roll too much.
No, it's good. Well, it is, but it's right in front of those two red rocks, so that's
very good shot. Yeah, very
It's
nice.
sitting two now. Good shot from Nathan Helder. You didn't let me finish.
Oh.
I didn't finish pronouncing it.
Helder. Just had a little hiccup there.
All right, we're into Skip's Rocks, I believe. Mark Hansen. I do not know much about Mark. Do you?
No, I don't know. I've never curled against him or with him. So yeah, I don't know either. He must be fairly new to our club.
I think
he's obviously a curler, though.
Yeah, right. Quinn Evanson, Terry Christensen curled together in previous years. I can't think of who else was on that team.
Shuby, maybe?
Shuby was on it. Shuby's on this squad, too.
Yeah.
All right, this is our first look at Mark Hansen. Let's see, how's he want to play this?
Well, with that broom, he must just be playing soft weight, just back line weight, maybe?
To roll...
Bump it and roll it underneath, maybe?
That may be. Because those two red rocks, his own rocks, are looming back behind if he tries to smack it.
Ooh, this is running on him a little bit.
It is hanging out there. Is it going to come? He's going to get a piece of it.
Oh, no, look at it. It's going pretty good now.
He's going to get it solid, but it's going to be in the open.
Don't think he'll...
Right into those two yellow rocks. Good situation for yellow, actually, if they can kick that red rock out.
Yeah, you can't get underneath. Well, you maybe could. I don't think it helps you to get underneath, does it?
No, not really. Where do you want this? Where do you want to knock it out? I think you
got to almost go over the top, don't you?
I think you. Well,
but you're going to expose those other rocks as the bad part. Well, you got to make sure it moves somehow. I guess it's shot rock.
If you can clip it on the outside, you can kick it to the toward the top of the screen.
Yeah, I think that must be what he's trying.
I think that's what he's trying. Yep. John Kozlovski. His first rock, he's got the hammer in the first end.
Maybe keep your shooter like right over in. If you're a little fortunate, maybe it just hangs right there, something like that.
That'd be ideal. Even if it rolls out, you're still counting two.
Yeah.
And the yellow then. Well, Mark would have to just curl up to draw those two back ones. We'll see. John Kozlovski with the old Minnesota Wild jersey on.
How can they have an old jersey? They haven't been around that long.
No, they haven't been around, but they seem to change jerseys every year. I think that's what they do, so they can sell more of them, you know? Plus...
Oh, did he get wide?
He might clip it. He clipped it into the better position.
Worst possible.
Yeah, that was not what he wanted. Yep, that was not what he wanted there. Now Mark Hansen is in a good position to steal. I like coming up to that back one. Actually in front of it. Draw to the button.
Well, you could do that. You could just do that other draw too. Just make sure you don't leave some kind of double. But
yeah, you come up to your own red when you're counting two, aren't you?
That's a pretty good spot. I mean, could put your rock. Could go here with it. Could play the draw over on this side. Could be right back here. Then there's no double. Well, it might be a double, but it's not easy. Back there.
Yep.
A lot of good spots for this red rock. The only thing you don't really want to be there to give them a double. This is actually okay. You know, there's a few.
They're sure talking about it.
Yeah. They're analyzing. I think they're analyzing every place I put it.
They got those watches that show what it's coming across here.
Seems like it.
Man. All right, Mark Hansen is sliding back. I kind of, he's in pretty good shape here.
He is. He's in pretty good shape. And with that thing half buried, he's in a good shape for a steal, even not.
Oh,
and Moss possibly too, if he makes a good one here.
Absolutely. All right, he's decided to come in with the in-turn. Draw in to the top of the forefoot, I would guess.
The only hard part is have we played many on this turn yet? Seemed like everything was on the other side of the sheet.
Pretty much. It's moving quite a. Well, it's trying to move. It's still hanging out there, isn't it?
It is. But you probably, like I said, you gotta make sure it's even with that other one. You don't want to leave some kind of double.
Oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Very nice shot.
Right to the button. Like it. That's pretty.
It is
tough.
wide open though, so Don's just gotta hit that one
and sit.
That slash double isn't there, so just take your.
He's got to just come to it and take his one if he can get it.
Just a heavy draw even is fine there.
And that's what he's going to try and do. Looks like.
Yeah, just trying to figure out how much weight to throw, how much hand room for.
Just enough to tap that back and sit there.
Yeah, you only got to move it a couple inches if you can make contact.
Yeah, you don't want to throw heavy weight here and
roll out. I mean, it's only going to be one. Well,
no, it could be two.
Could be two. You're right. Yeah, I guess it probably could be two.
Well, if he rolls out, it's going to be two reds.
Where?
Two.
If he hits that one.
Oh, if he hits it, yeah.
If he makes contact here, I think it's only 1 point.
Yeah.
All right, last rock here. The first end. I guess the jam, it might get second count, but.
All right, final rock's underway. Oh, don't be heavy here. Don't throw it by. I don't think. Actually, no. I think it's going to come. Oof, maybe it won't. It's not coming. It's a little too much weight. I think he's going to get rid of it, but he's not going to stick around. Is he going to?
Just one.
Ooh, just one.
Steal a one. Yeah, that I didn't see his release, but it sure did seem to hang out there. Maybe a little more weight than what he was asking the broom on.
I think so. All right, on to the second end. Kozlovski retains hammer. He didn't want to, but he did. To lead us off here in the second end, Terry Christensen down in the hack and ready to go.
Gonna play that in-turn side, see how it curls on this end of the ice. Like he got to the broom. Looks like a pretty good shot. Is it going to sneak in?
It is going to sneak in. About a foot too heavy. Don wants to set up he's going to ignore that and set up a corner guard. Son Michael to throw.
Playing the out. Both guys are sweeping this one. They think this is not heavy.
I'm with them.
I like this to be a little more off the center line, but they had to go early for the weight, so they might have took a little of the curl away. Gonna try a tap here.
I like that call. I like the call. Go for it. You know, you got that rock up front. Can you tap your, get your red one back behind cover, have two in?
Come on, this one looks to me like it's flirting with that guard.
It is over curling. was indeed flirting with that guard. It gave it a little kiss.
And it ended up with a guarding the shot rock. Not so bad. Not the called shot, but it works.
Yeah, you gotta like it without the hammer with all those rocks up front.
So Mike's gonna try that same draw, or
Not sure what he's trying here.
I'll go back to the Don's just. If you're gonna draw around it, I think I'd draw from the outside, wouldn't you?
I think that's what he's gonna try and do.
That's what he opted for. I hope he's not hearing us. Do we gotta talk quiet?
Oh, maybe we gotta talk. It is down. They're outside there, so yeah, maybe. He's going to get the tap back here. He's going to be on his own rock. Is it going to be too much? Is it going to be enough to knock it out, or will it keep it? I think it'd be just fine.
And he got shot rock out of it.
Worked out. And he's got a corner guard now.
Yeah, now he has what he was hoping for, so. Good outcome. Mike Farrell gonna try this, play the intern down the center line here. This is one we can usually get a good view of.
Except for those people standing in our way.
Yeah, if they would just duck a little bit. He's close. Looks good.
Oops. Ooh, Quinn
Ooh, went
Evanson
down.
took a fall. And
Quinn? What are you doing, Quinn?
of all the curlers out there, I think Quinn would be the last one you'd expect to take a fall like that.
I thought that was actually further outside that
Yeah,
line.
I think it was. Whoops. Careful, that stuff's slippery out there, boys. Yeah, I think that was.
That's all right. They agreed to it, so I'll leave it be, but I don't have replay.
When are we going to get that?
We'll see.
What did you tell me the cost of a replay system would be?
I don't remember if I...
You ever, you
I may
wouldn't even tell me.
I don't even know if I've ever looked it up,
Okay.
so to be honest with you. We're all going to try to do a little cleanup here now with Jim. Try to hit this one on the outside, maybe get rid of a couple of these reds.
And,
Keep that middle open a little bit better.
He's
He's close.
Pretty good, yeah. This could do some damage. Moves him around and opens the front. I like that.
I think he almost wanted to hit that little thinner, as it turns out.
Mm-hmm. But still, that
Still good.
wasn't all bad.
No, no.
In fact, most of it was good.
Mm-hmm. Good throw by Jimmy Atal.
Haven't seen his dad down here for a while, have you?
I wonder if he curls on Wednesdays.
Maybe.
I think.
Oh, you always used to at that 5 o'clock.
I think
league.
I think
Used
they're
to
in that
play
Wednesday
there.
5 o'clock.
Yeah, he's been in that a long time.
Yeah, and I think Jim curls with him.
Well, I hope Jim's teaching him something.
Because Gordy didn't. Line looks good. Maybe I'm going to say tight, but it looks pretty good. Maybe a titch heavy, huh?
Yeah, it's going to be heavy. Definitely.
Wow, right through. If Don would have, well, he swept it hard. I was gonna say if it stays, I'm not sure Don swept hard enough.
Yeah, well, it's not counting.
I think you got to hit again.
I do too.
Make sure you have one side of this house open. I mean, it's tempting to make that draw, but
Not with two rocks in.
yeah, I think
You got to take one out. Oh,
I would roll the other way.
I would roll the other way too. Two reasons. One, you've got your own cover,
Yeah,
and number two, you've got that one in the back.
exactly.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. But job one, make sure it goes.
Jim again?
Oh, that thing's going.
It is. But you know, there's a lot of room there for that rock to hit and roll back to where we want it to go.
Yeah, you're right. It wasn't narrow. That's a good shot.
Yeah.
Still a pretty good shot. It does make things a little bit trickier. It's kind of like almost a corner, probably edge to edge, but nevertheless, good shot. I like it.
Well, if you like it, I like it. Now this has perhaps a little bit less weight on it. This is Quinn Evanson.
Boy, I think that's
a couple new bruises on him, on his butt.
And one on his ego.
Yep, and that's rolling out. Okay, now they can get rid of that other red rock and...
Yeah, or now you could play that draw.
Well, you could. You definitely could.
Because the other one, now it's, that one rock is just out there in the 12 foot, so that draw is definitely easier than it was.
Well, if you're going to try it, make it.
That's right.
Don't not make it.
I'd also be tempted to throw from the outside in.
Yeah, I don't mind this. I don't mind this turn.
Okay.
But make it. If you're going to try it, make it. This would be Nathan Helder.
Mm-hmm. This looks heavy.
It does. He's got a little bit of backing there. Oh, this looks very heavy.
Yeah.
It's got to curl a lot to get there. It's not way too heavy. That's going to be hack weight.
Yeah. Well, like you said, if you're going to call it, you got to make it, and you didn't make it.
Okay. Quinn Evanson up again.
Probably the draw underneath that guard now, hey?
I would.
Or else you could, say,
the other thing you could do is try and split off your red one. You have two up in front biting, Clutter up the front.
Sure. See if Quinn has draw weight.
Weight looks a lot better than his last rock.
Nathan's.
Quinn. This is Quinn, isn't it?
Yeah, but a lot better than Nathan's.
For sure, but Quinn was... oh, no, Quinn tried the... He bumped it, he rolled out, so yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's sure going to be lighter because he was playing a takeout last time.
Right you are. You're right again. Look at that. Top of the 4 foot, that's perfect.
Except there's nothing in the way. So now Nathan can make that hit and roll.
He just has to throw exactly what he threw last time.
Same weight as last time.
Don't be thinking. Just throw the same thing you threw last time. The jam's in play, and it would not be helpful to yellow. Oh, he didn't overthrow it.
No, line looks pretty.
I think that's pretty good.
Mine looks pretty good. Running a little straight tonight, they seem, don't it? Or at least through two ends here.
They bend toward after the hog line.
Get a little roll here. Oh, that worked out nice.
That was very nice.
Very nice.
Nicely played.
I think he was trying to roll the other way, but...
well, it sure worked out.
But they recognized that it was hanging there, so they said, let's play the other turn. So
Good adjustment and good finish. All right.
So they're going to make a run at this. It's not that long of a run back. I'd be tempted to play the run back. But I guess you don't have hammer. But I'd still be tempted. You know what I mean?
I do. I think, boy, with that, that's not much broom. So they're throwing pretty good weight.
Throwing hard at it.
Yeah, well, I don't like that either. If you're going to do this, I would just more of a heavy draw, I think. Because there's not much rock showing. All right, let's see. That's why they're down there playing and we're up here talking. Talk is cheap.
So playing from the center line out. Oh, this is straight.
It's not moving much at all.
Did not move hardly at all. Is he going to get it? I think did not.
Ooh, but now Kozlovski's got a chance for 2.
Big advantage for Don. Draw underneath, but don't go too deep.
Yep.
Just into the 8-foot circle is all you need to do. Bite the 8 a little bit.
Nobody's been able to do that yet this end.
There, Nathan said, right where Nathan's put the broom, that's what I like. But the question is, how much is it going to curl? We just have not seen these rocks curl much. People haven't always had the right weight, though, so far, have they?
Right.
So we're not sure what it's doing yet.
Let's see. This is Don's first rock. Yeah, he needs to get this in the 8-foot. Preferably
undercover,
and not too deep, because that would set up a double.
Yeah.
Thinly off that, the shot he's got to play on that first one. Same one he just threw.
Well, let's see if Don has his weight with him today. Looks good out of his hand. Jimmy thinks it's a little heavy.
It's moving now. It's coming toward that back one.
Will it sit? Will it sit? I think it
It's
will.
going to be 1-2. It's not where he wanted to be, I'll tell you that. All right, Mark Hansen can either come to that one, come up in front of it.
Yeah, they got to be a little precise there to do it, though, because if you don't, then you could maybe pick it out for 3.
He was heavy on his first rock. That double is still there, but he's not going to try for that.
Yeah, I think
it's
it's
too risky.
I think it's too skinny, too.
It is very skinny.
Too skinny.
Oh, he's not taking much broom. All right, the broom's down. Quinn Evanson has that broom down. It's just to the...
I think he's got more broom than he had last time, though.
Yeah, he threw a lot of weight last time.
So he must be taking the weight down and took a little more broom.
No, I think he's trying to... Isn't he coming the other way? I don't think he's trying to hit that.
Well, just based on where Quinn is standing, that's why.
Well, I don't like that. Quinn's got something hanging down on the ice behind him.
His stopwatch.
Yeah.
String. Yeah, don't trip on that.
Step on that.
He already fell once tonight.
Yeah.
We don't. I got 9 and 1 entered into my phone. You let.
That's right.
Or I'll 911. I'll enter the send here quickly if he slips.
Call his stopwatch. All right, I'm not sure what he's trying. I thought they were drawing back behind, but
Looks like this. He's playing that same turn, so he's just trying to pick that out of there. And
he is. He is.
if he hits it thin, he might get the double.
If he takes off too much, which he didn't, he's got the one. Is he going to stick around? No.
Boy, it just.
No. Don
Don's really
Kozlovski has got 1 on the board. He will have a draw for 2. Nathan Helder with that broom down. Don is throwing essentially what he just threw.
Yep.
He can come right to it.
Yep.
He
can
can
bump
bump
it back even a couple of feet if
Not a
he's
couple
got
of feet.
Well, he's got the one to catch it.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, I suppose you're right. He could move it.
But you don't want to. I
No.
mean, that's the last resort situation.
You want to just come up and kiss it, touch it, or be in front of it. But be in the 8-foot. Actually, he's got 9 feet to score here. 9 feet to get to. Rock's on its way. I think it's got good weight. I think it's just fine.
I don't think they can hurt it none.
Nope, it's coming right into that.
Quinn thinks it's fine.
Yep, he's kicking the rocks out of the way. He's willing to concede too. And that's a nice draw by Don Kozlovski. 2-1, Kozlovski over Hansen after 2 ends.
Yeah, good 2 ends here, so. Yeah, the curl is real late, it looks like, hey?
Mm-hmm.
We don't get any curl until after the hog line, it looks like, on the sheet tonight.
We got other scores, or we're going to wait till next day?
I'll wait till next
Okay.
day. They don't always like to post them right away, you know how that goes.
Yeah. Okay, this is
Michael.
Mike Kozlovski starting us off here in the 3rd end.
And the ice must be pretty quick. I don't have my stopwatch tonight, but is it going to stop? Oh, yeah, very nice shot by Mike. Very nice shot.
About perfect. He's a little, actually 6 inches short.
And he's just off that center line. He didn't split the center line, so it's not perfect.
All right, Terry Christensen to try and tuck one. Where's he want to go?
Right underneath, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Line looks real good to me.
Looks good to me too, Jim.
Now it's starting to go.
Oh, they're working it. Good sweepers on both teams here. So got to wait to get around.
Wrong camera view.
That's nice. Very nice. Oh, that's a great rock. Top of the 8-foot, right behind cover. That couldn't be better. Now that's perfect.
Oh, did somebody? Oh, somebody kicked it when they went by. There, you guys got to stop monkeying around with the. Stop kicking these rocks. Just get around them. He's right. He's good. I'd just draw right around it, wouldn't you?
Try. Come the other way.
Yep. Yeah, I like the other way.
Slightly staggered.
The only issue would be that you do know this one, and it curls up enough anyways, so you can play the same side just fine.
If you come and angle onto the that red rock, you're just fine.
That's right. So Mike basically throw. He doesn't have to throw a whole lot more. Just let the guys sweep it a little bit more. Well, that one's hanging a little bit. This is wider. This is definitely wider.
See, that wide on release?
I don't know. But it was out there the whole time. Ah, there's why it was. Just it was too heavy.
Yep. He's going to hang around, but
not for shot. Second count.
That shouldn't be involved in the scoring at all. That's an opportunity for Mark Hansen now to bury one, make it a big end.
Sweeping this one hard, so they must think it's a little lighter, huh?
Well, this is exactly what Terry just threw. You know, he's going to be a little heavier than he threw the first time, I would guess. And he's going to tuck it right in there nicely. That's a beauty. 2 good rocks from Terry Christensen.
Yeah, it didn't quite tuck.
No, it didn't tuck, but that's still a good rock. It's up the front of the house. That's where you want to be. Jim Atall's got to take that out. He'd love to hit right between those two and get both of them out of there, which I think is possible. Not easy, but that's what they're trying for.
Mm-hmm.
Got to throw some weight here.
Ooh, is he close on that guard? I think he's on the guard.
On the guard. And they need that guard up there.
Yeah, they didn't give much room there. We're expecting it to run real straight because they weren't even on it right away.
No. No, that was it was close, but no, they needed. Now I just tap one of those back, huh?
I think so. Yeah, that's what he's called. Mike Farrell.
Boy, Mark could set up Mark Hansen could set up a big end here.
Yeah, no kidding.
A couple misses. And,
No guards up front.
Nope.
At this point, Don is going to have to try to make a double somewhere here to clean things up a bit.
This looks like a good rock from Mike. He's going to hit it on the outside. Yes.
Oh, I don't think he's got enough weight. Now they're grouped.
Yeah, now
There might be a chance to make a triple, but
I think, well,
I'm not so sure.
I
But
think it's
a
a
double
double.
is a decent chance, though.
for sure. But you can't give him some broom here. You always can take the other. He's not giving him much broom and all that. We know it comes. He's got to throw super weight here. Jim Atal, his second rock, and he threw good heavy weight.
Yeah, he
They're
did.
jumping it.
Close. Oh, he hit that one too thick.
Yep. Well, it's
It's a good spot. Left his rock in it. Left his shooter in a nice spot.
yeah. See what Mike does here now. Mark's still contemplating this. Try another tap back, huh?
I think so.
I like it.
You can bump it back. You can be laying 3.
Plus,
Plus, throw it just a little harder, like.
it's the same shot he just threw, so yes, just a little harder. That looks pretty good. Very nice.
Very good shot. 3 rocks, pretty well spread out. Hard. Any double you make is pretty difficult.
I like bumping up one of your own now.
Mike's happy.
Oh, you made 2 good shots there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you're going to bump your own, you don't want to throw it very heavy. Because you don't want to lose all your rocks out of there.
Boy, he can't be heavy at all. He's got to keep that rock in play.
Well, he's just changed his mind. I think he's just going through the straight draw through the port, isn't he? Through the hole there.
Well, if he makes it, it's okay too.
Very good.
That'd be great. That would take him out of a big end against them.
Guys must think it's a little light, but he's
got
still
a
on that
chance
red
at it.
guard. He's still
got
on
a
that
chance
guard.
on it. He is still on it, but it's moving now. It should start moving big time. It's going to be a good shot.
I don't think he's got the weight for it. Well, he got
That's
second
not
count.
bad. Yeah,
no, that's
that's
pretty
not
good.
bad.
There is a double there.
And that's not going to be easy to get out of there.
Not an easy double, but
No.
it is there. Got to hit it pretty thick. Pretty much nose. Nose, I think, makes it. Well, you might need a big just off nose to avoid touching your red. Yeah, it's something make him have to think a little bit.
And they are thinking. Mark Hansen's down there. Quinn Evanson is standing here at the hack. Right on nose, he's calling down.
Well, this is Quinn's wheelhouse.
Yeah, Quinn loves this shot.
He likes playing weight.
I sure don't like that thing hanging down off this. You know, watch it catch on the hack and he'll flip him right backwards.
Or pull his pants off.
What'll that do for ratings?
Yeah, I don't know if it'd be good or bad. Well, this is no soft hack waiter, is it?
No, he can throw. And he is
Crossed.
looking
He
good.
crossed.
Looking good. Oh, might have crossed too much.
Yeah. He still got everything
He
moving,
did.
so he was fine, but he would have liked to have kept that red shot rock on the side, and now he's only laying 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's a good shot, though. Good
Very
shot.
nice.
Quinn loved that.
That did curl, though. At that weight, I didn't think it would curl much. Ooh, straight draw.
A tough draw.
Very tough draw.
Boy, if you tap that top red rock in, that would be a disaster.
I think at this stage of the game, I don't think they need to play it. I think they could just hit one of those ones
I think
up top.
so too.
You don't have to hit You don't have to be shot after this. Get rid of one of them. Lay second count.
On the other hand, if he could draw to that back red rock, they'd be golden.
Oh yeah, if he
They'd
makes
be
it,
out
he's
of
great.
this end.
If he makes it, he's
But
great.
I'd be real fearful of bumping that red rock in. And let's see, are they holding it? So far, so good. No, he's gonna be on that red rock. He's gonna tap it in.
I just had too many negative
was
possibilities
silly,
there
yeah.
with that shot.
Yeah, that's 3 red rocks counting now.
Yeah.
2 yellows hanging on the outside, but
Yeah, when you don't have the hammer and there's 2 rocks in, and when you're done throwing your rock, now there's 3 in. That's not a good thing. So that's why I'd been. If you're laying just 1, it's not so bad, but then you might roll to a good spot. Are they guarding or probably top 8? Try to guard the shot rock.
just don't be deep.
Yep.
Don't give them an out.
Oops. You guys might want to see what's going on rather than just.
Well, I'm pretty interested in seeing what's going on. That's hanging out there.
He might have given him an out. I think that shot rock is wide open.
He's going to be, now they're counting 4, but it is wide open. He's got to sit and he's got to stay. He can't roll out. He's got to roll. Actually, he's got to. He can go either left or right, but he's got to stay.
Yeah, can't roll out of the rings. Might be easier to roll to the bottom of the screen as we're looking at it.
Well, there's 2 aspects to making the shot. Number 1 is making a decision on what you're going to throw, and number 2 is executing it. We're still in the first phase right now.
Yeah, and it looks like he's opting for the freeze. He's just the opposite. He just thinks it differently than I do. For me, I'd be making a play on them top 2 rocks because I think there's about 3 different ways you can make a double.
You know, I don't like that.
The freeze?
I don't. The freeze is okay if he executes it,
Well, yeah.
and but I like the hit and if you can roll somewhere,
If you
make
if
them
you
come after you.
if you allow me to walk down there and place the rock, yes, I like the freeze.
Yeah, freeze is a tough shot. You do not want to be in the open. He's got a little bit of leeway. There's a little bit of room, but you don't want them to be able to take you out and sit 5.
That's
That would
right.
be a Julie. We talked about that.
That's right.
And I still haven't done my research on
Yeah,
it.
I was expecting to see
I
a
know you
little
were.
dissertation.
I know you were. I know you were.
All right. He's a little wide of the broom.
But he's got the weight is looks okay. I think that's going to curl in front of that top red one. Here it comes. Here it comes. It's got it. Oh, it's coming nicely. They got to get it in. Got to get past the second red one. Is he going to be light? Why did they back off?
I think he must, because he didn't want to tap it any deeper.
Ooh. That did not help him.
Nope. I don't know if that picked something or he was just that light or.
I think he must have been just that light. It
They
looked
were-
light out of the hand.
I was just focusing on the line.
Yeah, the line looked good. I mean, oof. This could be a large end
Yeah,
for red.
could be, what did they call it? Big Julie.
Could be a big Julie. It'd be first. It has to be a.
First needs to be a Julie, but potential is there for.
All right, Mark Hansen is down here with a big smile on his face.
He's happy right now.
Yeah, he makes this shot, and he's in great shape. He's in great shape anyway, even if he doesn't make this shot.
If he throws this to the boards, he's in pretty good shape. Don's going to have to make a heck of a shot regardless. So, yeah, but if he gets one up in the front, boy, I don't know what you do.
You play an angled raise on one of your yellow ones. Is there?
We'll have to look when we get back to the overhead.
Actually, I think it'd have to be the outside one because there's a red one behind the one nearest the center line. That's out there. Is it going to come?
I think this one will curl.
No, it's coming now. Coming now.
Just don't want to be too deep, and it doesn't look like he is.
No, I think he's in great shape.
Laying 5. Oh boy, what do you do?
And they are lined up across the front. He's, you know, that outside that they're looking at, that angle raise.
That is a very tough shot.
That's a tough shot. Or do you try and cut him down by hitting something up front?
That's what you're trying to do. Get it somewhere in there behind that stuff. You know, if you can even just tap it to even to there. Cuts him down a bunch.
Just cut him down.
Yeah, anywhere.
Just don't give up a 5 or a 6.
Yeah, tap it anywhere over in here, anywhere, because then it makes for a hard run back.
Yeah. Then
even back here, you know, to just give him 2 over here.
But getting that angle right, I don't know that that's enough room, because if he throws, we haven't played out here.
That's
we
right.
haven't seen a rock, so we don't know what it's going to do. But he's got to hit this on the outside, and I think it's going to come more than that. And if he throws it the weight that I think he needs to with that broom, I think he's going to wrap it right through the house. Which brings the big Julie into play. Here it comes. Actually, the line looks good, huh?
Yep. Got to hit about
it's
a
holding
half
out there. They got to keep it going. He's got a good shot. Oh, it's coming. No, he's got a good shot. Wow! What a great shot from
I don't think he got shot rock, but
John
he's
Kozlovski.
Completely undercover.
Yep.
And I don't think there's any real good. Well, you couldn't run that center line one at it.
That was a great shot. Under pressure. Wow. Like it.
Yeah, that was a fantastic shot. But he's not out of the woods yet. Because you can run that center line one is just off the nose. It's got to be pretty precise.
It is.
But
I sure like his chances now better than I did, a minute ago. That was a good shot. That was a really good shot.
All right, last rock here of the third end. Looks like we might be running a little behind the other games right now.
Yeah, I think so. They're all playing.
They're all in the fourth, yeah.
But these have been good ends. This has been a great game.
Very good. So he's playing this. A little surprised to play this turn. To make it, you got to wait for it to cross. Always a little nervous when you got to do that, but if you like, it's what you're comfortable throwing, what you think you know the line for.
He's got to be throwing a lot of weight here through too. He doesn't need heavy weight.
No, just so you know the line.
If his line is a little off, he could just as well take his own out.
Not going to really hurt anything.
Well, unless he hits it on an angle.
Yeah, I guess he could give up one. Worst you could do is give up one. Big shot here. Playing the in turn down the center line. We'll see if it runs down the center line.
With big weight. I expect it'll run straight.
Actually, that's curling.
It is curling. It's coming across, but he needs it to curl across. It's curling
Curl
too much.
I think.
Think so,
No,
too?
he got a piece of it.
Oh, he did.
So was that enough for...
4.
Yep, no Julie, just 4.
But 4 is big. That was a good shot. I thought it was going to curl too much.
I thought it was curling too much.
Okay, so that
Very good shot.
Makes
Very
it
good shot.
score 5-2 after 3 ends.
I'll give you some updates on the other scores here. Over on sheet 1, ooh, Peterson got on the board. 3-2 after 3 ends. Sheet 2, Mackey 3-1 after 3 ends over Daryl Carlson. Sheet 3, Gorix got on the board in the 3rd, so that's 1-1 after 3. Sheet 4, Wickland scored 2 more in the 3rd, so they are up 4-1 over Scott Walker. Sheet 5, they haven't posted anymore. They are playing the 4th, but they haven't posted the 3rd end score. That's Fabini and Tyler George's team, but I don't think Tyler's here yet. I think he was at the Continental Cup this weekend.
That's right.
And I think they're on to a Grand Slam now this next weekend.
Ah.
I think that one's in Alberta. Sheet 6, Jeff Erickson and Roscoe's without John Schuster. They're tied up at 2. I think Specs must be running the show over there.
That's trouble.
That's always a good time. Sheet 7 right next door. They haven't posted the 3rd end score. They got 1-1 after 2. And in our game, Mark Hansen with the big 4 spot in the 3rd to take a 5-2 lead.
And we have our opening rock in the house up in the top of the 12-foot. Here comes Don Kozlovski's first shot. That looks like that's going to make the house as well.
Mike Kozlovski.
Don Kozlovski's the skip out.
That's right.
It's his
It's
team.
Mike that threw it.
It was Mike that threw it. Exactly. Oh, he's out in front there.
No.
Is he biting?
Well, they're going to analyze. I think they've decided he is out in front. From our overhead, it looks like he's in, but it's their choice. They can see it a little closer than we can.
We have our Massachusetts contingent with us tonight. That's great.
Good to hear.
Tomorrow we're going to be warm. You guys are still going to be cold, but we're going to be warm tomorrow.
20-some degrees.
Yep.
Break out the bathing suits, head down to the beach.
I think the golf course
Look at
is
that.
way open. That's a good shot.
That wrecked on something. Something happened there. Well, now I'd say those rocks are both in.
I'd say. And who's counting now? Oh, red's counting on the other side.
Yellow might be number 2, though.
I think so.
Oh, he's putting up a set. You don't need to.
I don't know.
I think you
about
need to.
that.
You got enough stuff in play.
There's a lot of stuff.
It's okay to do it, I guess.
I'd
But
come to that red rock or tap it and get a roll, but yeah, you got one in. Why would you?
you don't need to do too much. Yeah, you don't want to put a guard up because you're just going to hit the one that's in the house.
It's so frustrating because as the rock moves slower and slower, it's moving farther and farther away from the house. Yep, Mark wants to take that yellow number 2 count rock out. Mike Farrell to try to do it.
A little narrower? No, they held
Oh,
it.
he's got it. He's got it just fine.
Just fine, never a doubt.
I think you gotta hit that rock now, don't you? And get a roll. You go either way.
Yeah, there's so many places to roll. You can roll to at the bottom of the screen as we're looking at it. You can cross over and roll to the other side. So, yeah, anywhere you roll is good.
Don's with the program now.
Board weight.
Boy. Okay, yeah, he wants to cross over. Jim Atall's made a couple good shots tonight.
Thought he got a little wide on that one.
Does, but let's see. It
Weight is nice.
Yeah, I think his weight may be okay. Actually, he's going to nose it, and I know he might get a roll to the outside.
They swept for the nose. Yeah, those are the hardest ones. You think that it's hanging out there. You start sweeping it, and you end up right on the nose. Ooh, 6 to 8 inches of snow out there. Ooh.
I wish we'd get 6 to 8 inches.
I hear
We've got
you.
probably 6 inches on the ground. We're probably 6 inches below normal in Duluth. We've had little bits and spurts of snow, but no big storms. They've gone south or they've gone north. This looks heavy to me.
Well, he's trying to take a rock out.
Yeah, okay, I thought, yeah, you're right, he's on it. To get a roll? A little bit. Ah, and that's a nice setup for Mark Hansen now with 2 rocks biting up in front. Now Don needs to get a hit and a roll. He's got to hit it thin.
Gotta make the roll, or else you could just go ahead and draw. It's hard drawing around their rocks, but certainly doable. Jimmy Atall, gonna see if he has draw weight. He made a good takeout on the last one. Line's real nice. Has it got the weight?
I hope for their sake it does. They need points here. No, he's gonna be right on it. He's gonna. It's still gonna be in play. He's gonna tap that red one back a little deeper, but
He had the weight, just didn't have the line, as it turns out.
Right. What's Mark gonna do here? He could take that yellow one out. You know, I might be try to remove that yellow rock right now. But if he can bury one back there, that'd be ideal too. Out turn, draw to the 4 foot. Let's see what they can do.
See if Quinn can find his draw weight. Looks like they're done on sheet 5 here. Didn't want to put any scores up. Line.
Good. Might be a bit heavy though.
Tapped him in. Boy, Quinn's having a little, not having the best luck. He's tapped in twice, hasn't he? He hasn't gotten that on that side of the sheet. He's had 2 times when he's tapped him in, and it just hasn't
twice and fell on his butt.
Just hasn't curled much, I think, for him.
That was that helped Don because Don was getting into real trouble there.
Yeah.
That helped our game.
I was gonna say, wouldn't you? I'd be tempted to hit one of those red rocks in the front, just to make sure you clear some stuff open. Like you could hit that red rock and roll to that spot. You know what I mean? Yeah. For something later.
Yeah, at this point,
I don't know.
I think you got to draw behind and
all
make him try and play the hit and the run backs and. This is Nathan Helder, I think.
Mm-hmm. As he gets through the hole, it's good.
He's through the hole. Has he got enough weight to get into the house?
And don't set up a double.
No, don't set up a double is right. He's through. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, there's no real double there, I don't think.
That's good. He's not number 2, but he's in. Mark can go make the attempt at the 2. I mean,
you'd have to cross over, and you're flirting with that red, so.
Yeah, I don't think he doesn't care at this point. If he makes a double, he'd love it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you make it, but if you just hit one, make sure one goes away with the lead is the key.
Right. Yeah, that needed to bury.
Just at the end, it looked like he
This
gave it
looks
a
heavy.
little.
Yeah, this looks heavy and wide. He's going to get the back one, I think, and not the top
No,
one.
he'll get the top one. I just don't know if he'll keep his shooter.
Right. And he didn't keep his shooter. Okay, so Don gets the same shot again at the attempt to draw behind. Nathan gets the attempt. Got to bury this one, huh?
Yeah. So Nathan just threw it.
He did, and he was light.
So add a couple of feet on it, and
Easier said than done.
This one looks like it's tighter line. You got to make sure you get around. Got to make sure you get around.
I think he's a.
Got to make sure you get around.
I think he's around. Don't get too deep. Boy, that's pretty. That's good. I mean, it's good. It would have been nice if that was 1 foot higher, wouldn't it?
I wouldn't mind where that finished. I would have kept going and got 2 feet deeper.
I don't think I would have. I think I would have been. I would have. If I could have swept that, I would have swept it 1 foot higher.
No, because then you got I mean, he's got a double right now.
Yeah, let him go for it. I mean, you got to have rocks in play. I mean, if he goes deeper, you can
buries
come to
more.
it.
You bury more.
You definitely bury more, but we know it curls, so he can come to it more easily.
Sure, but you got to play risks.
Yeah. No, I would like to hire.
Well, yeah, higher, but where it ended up, it didn't end up in a good spot, is what I'm saying.
I think they're going to try and hit it, and I think their shooter rolls out. I don't think they can set up on top of it.
I think he's going to make the double and be laying 4.
Oh, if he does that, then
It's almost
good
game
for him.
over. Yeah. I mean, Mark threw this shot 2 times in the second end, so. Well, look at that. He didn't hit it thin enough.
No.
Wow, you're right. You were right. He made the shot and lost his shooter. So now, if you're Don, freeze right on it.
Freeze right onto it. Don't try and throw a high
Don't
guard.
plug the hole.
No.
Freeze right on
Right.
it. Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go, Don. I wish. There you go, Don.
Don't be shouting. Don't be shouting. Nathan Helder, Don Kozlovski discussing the Don's first rock. Decision's been made. Boy, that's a lot of. That's more broom than he was giving Nathan, wasn't it?
I think that's the exact same broom that he gave me.
Okay, all right.
I don't know if Nathan hit it, but I think it's the same broom.
You're more observant than me.
Little update while we're waiting here. The game on sheet 5 is done. Tyler George over Fabini. Didn't see the final score, but it was 5-0 at one point. So, straight draw. I mean, top 8 isn't bad if it's half undercover.
You don't want to.
Just as long as you all count that other one.
Yeah, I'll count the other one and don't set up a double.
Exactly. That's where, like, if you're half under, you can't make a double.
Could he be? No, that'd be uncovered. Saying, could he tap out that red rock? But no, he can't.
And I don't think it's worth the
No,
effort.
no, it is not. Clearly.
Ooh. To me, this looks heavy. It doesn't look that bad anymore, no.
It's not as heavy anymore.
I thought for a second it was. What do you think? Is it heavy?
It's still heavy.
Continues to be heavy?
Yeah, but
Sweep it by so you don't leave
Yeah,
a
get-
double.
oh, get
Sweep it by so you don't leave
they
a double.
Didn't. They didn't. They left the double.
They made it natural. I guess they were hoping it was going to curl up and get under cover. Well, this could... that one you'd been better off going by.
Yes, you would have.
Still got to make it. Probably that red's in your, certainly in your sight line.
Boy, he has to hit the outside of that top yellow rock, and all of that's there. I mean, he's going to be looking at that.
It's not as, it's not bad, but it's certain, the double is certainly there.
Okay, Mark Hansen is ready to go with his last rock. He's got a crack at a double here, which would leave him with a bunch of red rocks in play. Don Kozlovski has the hammer. Don
Little tight.
Oh, he is tight. He is tight.
Got to play the run back almost.
I think.
Or did they bring it out there?
No, I think he's on that. He's on that top one, so it's gonna.
Wow.
That keeps our game going. Keeps our game alive. Don's got a draw for 3 here. It is not easy. Boy, I would take the other turn.
Draw right into your own.
Right, exactly. From the other side.
Yeah.
It's exactly what I would do. All right. He's got 2 in the bank.
Two on the bank, and if he can get this third one in there, all of a sudden we got ourselves a tie ball game after 4. We're at 7-10. Looking like a 7-end game to me. For a while, it was looking like a 4-end game. Yeah, if Don can make this, you really got to take this advantage and make this, and get this extra point.
Exactly. It always feels good to have 2, for sure.
Oh yes, it's much less pressure.
Yeah, it gives you confidence throwing the last rock.
This is a little tough visually with all those red rocks across the front.
I don't think he can hurt himself.
Ooh. Well, I don't think he can give up any. No. So the line's good now. It's all about the weight.
Yeah, it looks pretty good to me. I think he's through.
Sure looks good.
Yeah.
Looks like he's got the right weight and lots of stuff to catch.
Very nice. 3 points.
We thought that was a little...
Don took advantage of that miss by Mark Hansen and scored 3 to...
We thought he left it in a bad position. Turned out he left it in a perfect position.
Tied it up. 5-5 after 4 ends.
I'll give you a quick... Let's see. Ooh, sheet 6. Somebody cracked open a big one on sheet 6. Roscoe's with the 4 spot on sheet 6 to take a 6-3 lead after 5. Claybaugh with 2 in the 4th to go up 4 to... Oops, I missed one other one. 3-2. Our game is tied up at 5 after 4 ends. I think I mentioned the George Fabini game is done. Wickland... Oh, they're still playing the 5th. Sheet 3, all tied up after 5. Sheet 2, haven't posted anything else. And same with the sheet 1. So that's where we're at. First rock was already there. And now Terry's going to try to draw underneath it. That center guard attempt ended up a little off center, so they're going to see if they can get around it in the house. And it looks like a pretty good rock from Terry. Nice in the top part of the house. Pretty much fully under cover. I think if you're done, you gotta probably just freeze on it. Could try to bump it in the open, I suppose, but I think you're better off freezing. Oh, he's playing hack. See if you can hit it. Nice if you make it. I'm always nervous about doing it without the hammer because you might pick off your own guard. Good news, I guess it would give you lots of opportunities to get out of the end. Blanket. This is really close. Really close. Nice shot by Mike. So Terry gets to see if he can answer the takeout. Playing the intern down the center line. It's running a little bit here. Oh, now it's coming up nice. We might even get the roll. Ooh, rolled just a little bit too much, but not bad. Stuck around. Gonna make Don have to decide if he wants to hit it or draw around. Don has indicated let's do a takeout. I'm gonna play inside out. The line looks okay. Did they? It isn't curling much.
No, he's got it. He's gonna
get the
right
roll?
there. Yep. No, he's not gonna get the roll. He's gonna sit right there.
Did not sit right there.
No, he did not sit right there.
Yeah, it really curled up in the last few feet, didn't it?
Damn, it really did. And that was pretty good weight.
I thought so. So it gives the Hansen team a chance to draw underneath here. Mike Farrell. Taking about 4 feet of broom. He's a little inside. Not bad, but a little.
I think he's going to be into that.
Did he?
Come across. I think right now. I think so. He didn't throw much weight. Now they're holding it though. Maybe they're going to get it by.
Looks fine. It's like they got it by.
Yeah.
Good sweepers.
Good margin. So much for my calls, huh?
Mm-hmm. I thought he was a little narrow. I was thinking you were right, but about half open, huh?
That's a little more than half, but that's a good rock.
Oh yeah.
Top of the house. Jim Atall, you gonna try and whack it?
I would sure think so. Just trying to figure out how much weight.
You don't want to lose his guard up front now. You know, I think I might leave that.
Could just draw right around it.
I'd be drawing around it.
He doesn't have a hammer though.
He does not have hammer, so he needs stuff up front. Try and steal. This is looking pretty good, actually. Yeah, he's got it. He's got it. He's going to get a roll over to the outside. Yeah, good shot from Jim Atall.
Mike gets to play. Did he play this? He played a draw on his last with the other turn.
Yeah, he's going to try this takeout.
It's on that other side of center, but it should curl up.
Yeah. I don't know. It's pretty good weight. I think he's by. I think he missed.
It just ran that center line. Ooh. That's a surprise.
I think he was a bit wide.
I thought so too.
Yeah. Wide and heavy. Those don't work together well.
Not a great stealing house right now, so...
No, I like one up front. Try and come between those two, over to the other side behind your top yellow one. Like that?
Yeah, that would be all right, but I think the call, he's asked to come in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, behind that guard?
Behind the top guard.
Okay.
The high guard.
All right, that's what he asked for. Yeah, I like it. Get 2 in. If you can get 1 under cover. You guys think it's light.
If you're light, that's not all bad either. Although you'd sure like to get that second one in. Line is good.
Getting
Still.
a little tight.
It is tight. It is tight. It is tight. He's going to hit that guard and he's going to roll over it. Is he going to...
You just didn't have the weight.
He needed more weight.
Just didn't have the weight.
2 guards up front, though. Chance.
Yeah, not the end. That's not the end of the world there.
See what Quinn can do here. It's pretty much in his wheelhouse, isn't it? Steady takeout. Roll behind those 2. The line is looking good. Line is looking real good. Oh, it rolled too much. Rolled into the open.
Yeah. Probably see all of it.
Yeah.
Just all of it.
But it's going to be tough to get the roll back to the middle. But right now, just get it out of there, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. Playing that in turn. Probably Nathan's best delivery of the night. Almost no sidewinding. I curl with Nathan, so I'm familiar with his sidewinder.
All right. Let's see what he's got here. He's got it.
We'll get up.
He's got a good shot. Is he going to get a roll back?
He
does.
Got the roll.
Oh, that's a good shot from Nathan. He obviously hasn't been watching you.
Sometimes the pressure's on when I'm watching him, but he seemed to get through it today.
That was a nice shot.
That was a beaut.
That wasn't easy to get the roll back.
No.
And look at it. Forces Mark Hansen to try bring Quinn in to draw behind.
You're sweeping it early.
Well, they better because if they don't want to crash. Now,
Plenty of room.
He's good. Yeah,
Plenty of room. It's all about weight now.
He's got enough to get in there and to hide.
Looks good. Looks real good. If you got to get shot, and I think they did. Very nice shot by Quinn. Probably half exposed, maybe. Not quite.
Quinn's got to get out of my way. Nope, just about half exposed.
You might see half of it.
Let's see. Nathan is done now, so we're into Skip's Rocks.
Yeah.
So Don's got to do basically what his third just did. Make a good shot, tap it out. Perfect weight, perfect line.
Yeah. You can't get the roll, I don't think.
No, I don't think the roll is there either. But that's okay. Even if he rolls out.
Yeah. Then they're in the house for 2. They're in a good force situation.
All right, Don Kozlovski back here into the hack. Justin Fontaine jersey. His old wild jersey.
That thing's like an antique. That
Not
thing is
quite
so old. All right, looks like about hack kind of weight. Just something to push it through.
Now he's got to have enough weight here. You don't want to mess up those 2 up front.
No, don't touch those. Got just a little wide.
Ooh, don't want to be wide here with the weight. It's
just
wide.
Yeah.
It's not going to make it. He's going to... Nope. Little bit wide, and he was a little concerned about those 2 guards up front, and just flicked it wide. So that sets up a 2 for Mark Hansen. Maybe.
Yeah, only 2 rocks. Only 1 rock left for Don, so.
Mm-hmm. Curl right to it.
Yeah, if you got great line, tap it back even.
Either or.
Freeze on it gets you a second count. Yeah, then if you freeze on it, how can you get rid of it? Might force Don to have to try to draw around or tap his yellow one. All right, Mark Hansen. A little discussion, not sure what they're talking about.
No, at this point in the game, they're pretty well aware of the ice. Wants to be the number 2 count here. Does not want to set up a double.
Thought he was a little wide.
Well,
The weight's good, it's fine. Oh, it's coming in.
Sure is.
Yeah, a little chip underneath would be all right.
That'd be just fine.
Get as close to the nose as you can so that... Oh, a very nice shot.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Well, there is... You can see it all, though.
You
There
can see the shooter, or the last shooter.
Mhm.
Yep.
Well, then this
Okay.
one you got to make sure one goes away, so... But if you can get close to the nose...
A little bit to the outside of nose, I think.
But, yeah, not much, though.
Not much.
It's got to be real close to the nose.
Well, Don needs this one. Or he could give up a 3 here.
Yeah. But if he makes the double...
Oof. He's sitting pretty. All right, big shot here in our game. Kozlovski versus Hansen. Final shot for Kozlovski here in the 5th. He's inside?
Well, his sweepers think so, but I didn't think so.
No, I think he's okay. It's
I don't
close.
think he's gonna get the
No,
double.
he's gonna get 1.
Yeah, the sweepers...
Whoa, look at that. No.
Sweepers kind of kept... They were worried about wrecking on the guard and jumped it a little bit. And
Yeah. Okay, so Mark's got a draw for 2.
yep,
Break this tie here in the 5th end.
and we're at 7:26. What is it? Is it 7:45 when that buzzer goes?
Thereabouts.
This could be the last.
No, this won't be. The next one. This would be the penultimate end, if you're right. Okay, Mark Hansen with the final shot. In our 5th end.
Same
Draw
thing.
for 2.
Yep, same draw he just did.
Just did it.
This is when the pressure's on the sweepers.
Well, yeah, after the skip releases it, I mean, there's no more pressure on him. He did his best. Looks good. Looks good to me.
Gotta keep going, boys.
It looks good.
Good sweep. Good judge by the
Yeah,
guys. They
yeah,
got on it
they
right
jumped
away.
it. 2 points for Mark Hansen. Takes a 7-5 lead here, moving into the 6th end. Any updates on scores there, Jim?
Well, let's see. Next door. Ooh, Claybaugh did get it. I wasn't sure who scored that last end. Claybaugh scored 2 in the 5th. Steal a 2. Take a 5-2 lead over Brozik.
Oh, they're set up pretty well in this end, too.
And Erickson got 1 back in the 6th. Tighten the gap 6-4 against Roscoe's. Schusterless. Littman got an extra 1 over there in the 5th end on sheet 1. They're up 6-2. And Mackey got a 2 in the 5th end. 5-2.
That's it?
I think so.
Our opening rock on our end here, our game is top of the 4 foot for the Hansen ring.
Gonna put up a corner guard, try that, attempt that again. I guess they scored a 3 doing it the other time. Don't know that they actually used that corner guard.
I don't think they used that corner guard.
But that's what, I mean, that's how they started, so.
He's not going to get a corner guard here either.
These guys bruised this one? You don't want to be in, Nathan.
No, you don't.
Well. Yeah, those guys jumped that one. They could have waited for the curl a little bit on that one. They didn't need to be that tight to the rings.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be an interesting end.
I think so. Looks like there's going to be a few rocks in place, so that's good. There comes a rock from Terry. Little bit wide. Looks good actually right now.
Yeah,
looks real good.
Real good. It's going to come in. Even if he comes up and taps his own back just slightly, that's okay. Well, you could whack them right between the two of them, and they both
It'd be
go
real
up.
tempting to just freeze on it, wouldn't
You
it?
could do that. You could do that.
Down 2.
But then they're going to throw a guard.
Then you got your yellow to run back in there.
Yeah.
No, he's gonna play a hit.
I like that.
I don't mind it either.
I
It's
think I like
they're
that.
in the 4 foot circle. It's try to loosen up that scoring area a little bit. You don't need to have so many rocks there.
Don't be wide. Just don't be wide here.
You'd like to keep your shooter. That's the key. And I think he's a little
I
wide.
think
So
he's wide. I don't like that at all. Oh, that's not what you need.
no.
Now the guard.
Now the guard. Now it's going to be tougher.
Now that run back you're talking about is going to be in play.
Yeah.
Mike Farrell
Line looks good.
does look good. Weight looks good.
Ooh, this one actually might. He's got a softer handle on that. Is it going to curl too much?
No, I don't think it can curl too much. Even if he comes to that other yellow rock, he's going to be throwing up a good guard. That's perfect.
Yep. Very nice. Just looked like it might for a second there, but it ended up beautiful. Might have to do some cleanup. So yeah, I think I'd take a run at it.
Why not? You know, it'd probably be even great to hit right between them and get rid of those 2 guards now.
Yeah, there's a
Because Don's got the hammer.
yeah. But if you run it, if you stick this right behind, it's not too bad.
Jim Atall, he's thrown some weight before. He's made some good shots tonight.
How does it look to you?
Looks okay. They got to hold it. He's got to hit it just to the outside of center.
Did he get to the inside?
I can't tell. Yep.
Not bad.
Oh, that's not good.
No,
Although, now that's set up more directly.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
right in the front. That yellow rock is right directly down the center line. But they would have loved to have that come back onto those red rocks. Still Mike Farrell. His second rock here in the 6th end.
It's like nice. Did they decide to come in?
I don't think they have a choice.
that's a nice spot.
That's going to be it's a great spot because now what do you do with your front yellow rock?
I just try to run it straight back. Try to make contact with one of them.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't know, man. That was a good shot. That created havoc.
You could try to, I mean, if you're really precise, you got to run it in there somehow, but if you're really precise, you might be able to get this and clip that side of it. Hard, very hard.
The ideal.
Yeah, I think that's the ideal.
All right, Jim Atal, his second rock here, trying to
Clean things up a little bit.
Run that yellow rock straight back into that pack of reds. Nope, he's off center, I think, so he's just going to clean it. Now, if you're red, throw another one right in there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's getting harder for the yellow team, the Kozlovski. He said just a guard or
But
something in front.
If he's a little heavy, that's okay. You know, if he comes into that pack, shoot, there's not much you can do.
Looks like a good rock.
Yeah, it's going to be a good guard. Now, does it give him room on the other side to come in? Not much.
Not much.
That's a good rock.
I think you could probably play the hit and roll on the shot rock, but I don't know if you can roll to be number 2.
I don't think you can. I think he's got to try and hit right between those two.
Yeah, I think so.
Can he stay? The way they're staggered, I'm not sure he can stay.
That's right. Pretty hard. Pretty hard to get rid of both of those rocks too. It's just the way they're staggered.
He doesn't have a choice now, though.
No, right, he has to. Ooh, I think it's coming up. Oh, look at that thing take off. Wow.
Yeah, it sure did. Wait, well, let's see what's going to happen. He's going to hit that red rock. He's just going to open it up. That pick or what? Did he just?
Sure looked like it did, yeah. Because it seemed like it was
jumped.
a little wild. It really jumped, yeah. So, and with that weight, usually means that it grabs something.
Quinn Evanson again?
Well, this is a little wider this time.
He'd love to put it right back where his last rock ended up. This isn't going to be bad either.
That's a good shot.
There was a lot of room for error on that one.
Yeah.
Okay, they've got Nathan's got the same thing. He doesn't have the guard up high. He's got to come in and hit right between those two. Just has to. Or this game is
Almost history.
almost history.
He's tight this time.
He is real tight. He has more weight, but I'm not sure if it's enough. I think he's on the guard.
Oh, he's definitely on the guard just to move some rocks around.
Yeah, that worked.
That worked really well.
It did work well. Now it's open. Now they got a fighting chance.
Yeah.
They've got a yellow one in. There's 2 red ones out counting it. I like the call. Quinn says, let's go behind the... Let's go to that, behind the yellow rock on the, would be the upper side of the screen. Still a little debate about what to do. And continuing discussion, Quinn and Mark Hansen. Quinn likes that one up the top, up high, huh? I think it looks that way.
Interesting.
I
think I'd bring a third one in personally.
I think I would too. I mean, you end the game.
Well, you got 2 rocks left each, so
Yep.
I guess one guard is okay, but yeah, I'd be tempted to bring another rock in. That's just, but the problem is there's not a lot of places to put it where you might leave a double.
Well, he wants it up high on top of his red counter, I think. Looks good for what they wanted.
I think so.
Oh, he's going to set up a double?
There's a double possibility. No triple, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that was what they were trying to do or not.
I think they wanted it a little higher on top of that
I think so
red
too.
rock.
Because I think you got to make the double here, and then make them make something, and see if you can somehow get rid of that last rock back there.
You know, that was interesting because I think Quinn wanted to throw that guard. And I think he wanted that guard on top of that. This is what I saw anyway. And I think Mark kind of was leaning toward drawing behind the yellow rock. And they got what they got.
Well, we're still into it here. Don needs to be just off nose here, right? Nose might even make it.
Nose will work.
Yeah.
Nose will work. All right, he's ready to go down in the hack now. Don Kozlovski's first rock here in the 6th end. He's down 2, needs to score. Has he got enough weight for a double?
Doesn't look like it to me. It was a little too far down weight.
Yeah, that's what I think. That pushed that red rock, the number 1 rock.
Pretty good recognition by Quinn to sweep that over there too. Did you see him jump out and get that underneath cover? Yeah, just a little more weight, and I think he makes it.
I think he does too.
Because I think he hit it basically right where he wanted to. Well, this is the only thing here they can't do is jam.
Or jam would be a disaster.
Or flash it. Even actually, if flashing it wouldn't be the end of the world.
No, that red rock is buried.
Yeah, so you don't want to jam. It's going to just be really hard. Does he got that angle raise on the yellow up top there?
Nah. Nope. That's pretty tough. The only thing he could do if it was open is draw to that red rock.
Yeah, that's not even there. That's not even there. But I guess he's only down 2, so.
Yeah, he's down 2, and this may be the last end.
Well, they're darn close. They need to get moving along here if they want to get.
All right, here's Mark Hansen with it's his final shot.
Oh, did that take off?
What is he trying here?
He's trying to hit it.
Oh, yeah, he is. Oh, don't hit it on the outside. Oof. Well, Well,
and some weird things.
Yeah.
If they can somehow get to that rock,
I don't think they can.
I don't think so
think
either.
they can.
Sure look like it. I think so. Yeah, I think it picked. It just the way it behaved, I think it just picked. So they're gonna try it, you know.
Trying to hit that?
I don't think you can.
I don't think you can either.
You're only down one. Just draw for your one.
Draw for the one. Yep, exactly.
And do it quickly so you can get the next end in.
Exactly right. I try a heavy draw here. I try and come in with just try and tap that back a little bit, but hit? No, you're not going to be able to do it. It just.
But the main thing is you got to get another end in.
Yeah.
Don't be dilly dallying. You hate to hear the buzzer go off as you're releasing the rock here.
It's very close. Well, here comes that rock from Don Kozlovski. I think he's into that top. He may get a break, though. He may roll in. Nope. It's going to be a steal of one. And...
haven't heard the buzzer yet, so
I haven't heard the buzzer.
throw that rock quick if you want to play another one.
All right. That might be it then, huh?
That is it. If you don't get a rock going, I think that's all done. That's all done.
Yeah.
All right.
Don needed to just come in lightly and tap that, I think.
Well, I think just, you
But it was hard. It was a hard shot no matter what you do.
Play the draw.
Yeah.
And if you have a great line and the weight, then you can sweep for the extra bit.
Yeah.
But you got to make sure you score one there. So.
Yep. But boy, it was a fun game, huh?
Absolutely. Very fun game. Very entertaining. Game over. I can quick give you some updates over there.
Give me some updates.
So our game is a final after 6. 8-5 Hansen. Roscoe's beat Erickson. They finished a full 8 ends. It looks like Daryl Carlson and Dwayne Mackey got a good one going on over on sheet 2. All tied up. Final end.
Oh.
And then sheet 1, Ross has a lead. They're playing the 7th. They haven't posted the 6th end score, so 6-2 the last score they posted.
Okay.
Littman over Peterson. So.
Well, I'm telling you, Peter, if it ends up being the Patriots and the Vikes, there's going to be a lot of trash talk over this this curling network here. I'm hoping that works out. Be a lot of fun.
That would be.
It was a fun game tonight. It was some action. It was a great shot by Kozlovski there to get himself back into the game, and it's fun.
Yep, it was a good night.
Fun. So let's see. We will be back next Tuesday.
Yep.
Yep, we will be here. So
we'll see you then.
You can be with us, and 6 o'clock Central Time. We're in Duluth, where it's going to be warm.
That's right.
It's going to be warm for the next 3-4 days. So we're going to be out golfing. Jim and I will be, and we'll see you in a week.
All right. Good
night
night.
now.